Yeah. Hi guys, this is Brownie from Manhattan, New York. So I'm in bed. I just recently started sleeping back in my bed. As you guys know, I was sleeping in the couch because I wasn't getting any sleep in my bed. I was tossing and turning and staying up for nights and nights at a time. And since I stopped buying my over-the-counter sleeping pills, I was just staying up and then going about my regular activities. Um, because I usually get enough sleep. It'll take a little while, but I'm sure that that made some type of impact on my body not sleeping when I'm used to sleeping. So I just came out the shower. My hair is wet and I have my makeup off now. So I have on my Old Navy Tang, some underwear that I was gifted for my birthday 2013. So that's what I have on. And I am they're not a name brand. They're not a name brand that I could tell you guys. It was actually a 3-pack that my church sister, that we go to different churches, bought for me on my birthday because when I see stuff, I buy for her as well. Usually when you're of a belief or a certain faith, you guys, you usually tend to bond and buy each other gifts and stuff without being asked. When you buy something for yourself, you buy something for that person as well. So for my birthday, she bought me that, and it was so sweet. Such a sweet gesture of her. So I am in bed now, gonna go to sleep, going to work tomorrow. So again, this is Brownie from Manhattan, New York. Thumbs up this video, share it, like it, leave your comments in the comment section below. You guys requested for me to show you guys when I'm in the bed, so that's what I did. I didn't actually film. I dropped my tablet and I broke it, and and I told you guys about that. So I'll actually film that tomorrow when I come home from work, and I'll show you guys the damage I actually did to my tablet. I don't know. To me, the way it dropped, it is just, I don't know. But I'm kind of really upset because, as you guys know, I'm a single mom, and that tablet was my first real expensive buy besides furniture. It was 399, 400 and change. So I'm like really upset because I've only had it. It's not even 2 years yet. I bought it in the end of 2013 and I got it in the beginning of 2014. I got it the just a couple months before I went to school. So I want to say like May of 2013. So we're in May now. So I finally made 2 years, but still at the same token, there was a lot of stuff that I didn't know how to. I mean, I knew how to do it. I followed the instructions, but it just wasn't working for me for a while. So I had a lot of time where I wasn't using it, especially since I had no internet connection. And then I went outside and I got to find out that Wi-Fi, even though they say there's Wi-Fi all over, in the area that I live, there's really no Wi-Fi. People have their Wi-Fi's locked, so it took me another year to actually have enough income to be able to purchase internet. And because when I bought it, I actually stopped working and I had filed my income tax for 3 years back tax. So I got back thousands one time. So that's when I purchased it. But yeah, it took me a while to be able to buy something in that price range. And to me, that's furniture money, $400. Especially for me. I don't have $400 sitting around right now. I'm kind of upset because I made a return. As you guys know, I returned my bike, and I came home and I checked my account, and I did not see the money in my account. And now that I'm logging on, it's saying to me that it returned the money to my account. I'm not doubting it. I'm just upset because I don't believe that I spent that money, but it's showing me in front of me that it's there. So I just spent it, and I didn't know I spent it because I was actually hoping that that money was going to come back to my account. So I guess that's my error. And I'm not gonna be like, this bank or that bank, or I guess it's just my error. I really don't believe I saw that money returned back to my account. I remember last time I used that account, that card, which is actually my money, on that card, and I made a return. I got the money back immediately, and I was able to spend it the same exact day. So when I made that return, because it's within the 24-hour range, so they didn't actually deduct it from my account, they only held it. So then they put it right back in. But when I came home, I did not see that money there. I saw $55 in my account, and that was because I transferred a certain amount. So I knew I had $55 in my account. So I went to oh, I actually, that day that I returned the bike, I transferred $300 into my checking because my direct deposit goes into my savings. So I transferred $300 into my checking so that in case I saw some clothes or I wanted to buy a bag, and I was thinking like the bag would probably be, I'll probably spend like less than 150 on the bag, because excuse me, when you go to Marshall and those places, it's not the full price of the bag or what you would see the bag for on the website. It's usually cheaper than, even on sale on the website, you don't see those bags at the prices that you go to Marshalls or TJ Maxx and buy it for. So I was planning to spend like 120, but I know it's going to take some tax, and just in case I wanted some clothes, I was like, okay, since I returned that was basically the only thing I bought, the bike. So I was like, okay, since I returned that, I would have that will come back when that comes back into my account. I will be able to see it, but I know I have 300 to spend, and I went and I didn't see any purses, and I went to Old Navy and I spent $92. So I had 100 and change left back into my account that I hadn't used. So um and then I went to yeah, so I had 100 and change that I hadn't used because I only used $92 that day. And then I returned half that purchase. Just like I had the items and they didn't fit me, and I said, okay, I'm gonna return those. Because it was too, as you guys saw the lookbook of the two maxi dresses, they were too long, and I really don't wear heels. I wear heels on occasion. I really don't wear heels. Like when I'm going to church, and maybe it's like past appreciation, or it doesn't have to be anything. I wear heels when I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a relaxed day. I don't have a lot going on, so I shouldn't put a lot of pressure on my heels, because I don't like to see people wearing shoes and the heel is like looking like it's sawed off. And I feel like if I spent the money on it, then I'm definitely gonna take care of it. I usually have stuff like clothes like 2, 3 years. I'll throw it out, but I know that anything I buy is of good quality. I don't buy stuff that's gonna like disintegrate on me or something like that. So I bought these shirts, and I feel like the material is really thick and really nice, but I'm actually scared that it's not gonna last me versus the average cotton, because as you can see, this is thick material, and usually when I buy stuff from Old Navy, they're very good for a long time. But shirts like this, if you put in the machine, it gets holes in it and all type of stuff like that. So these shirts you definitely have to wash by hand, which lately I've been washing by hand, but I might go back to washing the machine, especially if I get back to school, because then it becomes so busy with teachers forgetting to give you homework and then giving you homework when another teacher gives you homework. So I might in the near future go back to washing at the laundromat, just because it gives me time to get whatever homework I need to catch up on done while it's already in the machine washing. So I'm planning on buying a washing machine for my house, and then I'll just hang dry stuff, because I don't plan on going right now. I don't plan on going back outside to the laundromat. I plan on buying a washing machine and having it in my house. I don't like being bothered. I like to be comfortable wherever I'm at. And I feel like that was a problem when I was going to the laundromat. Too much would be going on in there. Then it's like you can't eat here. If I have a washing machine in my house, I can eat anytime I feel like it. And I have to have a restriction. Yeah, like too much goes on there for me. So I also yeah, what really made me, yeah. So also I let me see what else. What else is on my mind? So Bella's laying down in the background. You see Bubba? She's laying down right here. You guys see Bubba? There's Bubba. She's laying down right here. She's laying down looking all cute and sexy, as she always is. And I'm laying down in the bed. These sheets are from JCPenney, in case you guys are wondering. This is just another pillow from JCPenney. The towel I have under my head is from let me see the company. It's from Target. All my towels are from Target. I'm just gonna look for the. Okay, this is the R&E brand. If you guys can see that, this is the R&E. Can you guys see that? It's the R&E brand, and they're really good. I just throw out my towels and buy new ones at a certain time. Like I don't wait for them to get messed up or something like that. I just they'll be perfectly good in good condition, and I take them and I fold them up. Not throw them out, but I take them and I fold them up and I bring it to the clothing dump because and then sometimes I look for stuff. If I see something on sale, I'll actually purchase that and put it in the dump as well. Clothing is not a dump, it's a clothing drop off. Sorry for saying dump, guys, but I actually look for new stuff as well. Like sometimes I buy stuff that I know I don't want, just to be able to put it in the clothing drop off as well, so that people that are less fortunate than me, they don't have to just get something that's used or worn, even if it's slightly loose. I myself, if I was in that situation, would want stuff with a tag on it. So basically, that's what I do. And I tend to see the homeless people, or even people that live in these buildings, and you think, I live in the projects, and you think that they're living a certain way, and they're not. I see them, go in the dump and take in the drop off and take out stuff from there because it's good quality stuff. And if you go to Goodwill, it's the same thing. Somebody donated it and they put it there, and it's the same exact thing. So if they get it there free, though some of this stuff they bring it to Goodwill. Not all of these clothes are given away for free, but it saves you the time and trouble. And I feel good when I do it. That's my good deed when I do go over there and do it. The ones that was closest to me, we had two, but they weren't coming to pick up the clothes, so it was actually overflowing. And then sanitation had to put a ticket on it because it became hazardous because they weren't coming to the dump. They just put the I keep saying dump, excuse me guys. They just put the clothing drop off box there, but nobody ever came to pick up the stuff. Like it's supposed to be emptied, I believe once or twice a week, depending on how much clothes that bin picks up, then that's how often they're supposed to empty it. But I mean, people keep donating, and what happened is people started putting bags of clothes next to it, and it's a big thing, and it's a blessing to be able to see that there's so much people donating to this clothing dump because you have to pack up all the clothes and then bring them there. It's not like some people don't live close there. They see it and they go, "Oh, I seen that," and they pack up their clothes and they bring it there. So it's such a blessing to know that somebody in need will be able to have because of a very slight gesture. There's also some websites that you can actually sell your used clothing. I had a lot of my viewers request that I sell my used clothing, but I really don't. I actually prefer to give it away free than to sell it. So if there's something that you see me wear or something like that, and you want it, you can actually leave it down in the video request below, and I will tell you if I'm willing to let go of that item as yet, but definitely let me know so that I can know and keep your info. And because if I'm not using it or I can definitely send it to you guys. It's I have more than enough clothes right now, thank you Jesus. And you know so again, this is Brownie from Manhattan, New York. Be blessed, love, do same. Mwah!